Hello and welcome to today's message on God Speaks Today. Today's word is one of hope and assurance. I have been preparing you for something great. You may have faced trials, delays, and moments where you questioned God's plan, but I'm here to tell you that every single experience has been part of a divine process. God has been molding, shaping, and preparing you for something beyond your imagination. Stay with me as we explore how God's perfect timing, trials, and lessons are all preparing you for the greatness He has in store. You're closer than you think. Let's dive in. God is saying, "My beloved child, I want you to know that my timing is never early and never late. It is always perfect. You see, I have a unique plan for you, one that was designed long before you even took your first breath. Every moment of your life, every step you take, has been divinely orchestrated by me. I have been preparing you, molding you, and shaping you for something far greater than you can imagine. I know that sometimes the challenges you face seem overwhelming, and you may wonder why things are taking longer than you expected. But understand this, my child, those trials, those moments of waiting are not in vain. They are part of the process, part of the preparation. You see, just like gold is refined by fire to bring out its brilliance, I have been using every situation, every season, to refine you, to make you stronger, wiser, and ready for what's ahead. I want you to trust in my timing because I see the bigger picture. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. The delays you perceive are not denials, they are opportunities for me to work in your life in ways you cannot yet see. I am positioning you, my child, for greatness, and every challenge is a stepping stone toward that. So, rest in this truth. I have been preparing you for something great, and in my perfect timing, you will see it unfold. Trust the process, for I am with you every step of the way. Believe that my plan for you is far more magnificent than you could ever imagine, and soon you will step into the greatness I have prepared for you. Now, take a moment and type yes. Yes in agreement with this, as you embrace my perfect timing for your life. My child, every step you have taken, whether in joy or in sorrow, has been part of a greater plan. Nothing in your life has happened by accident or without meaning. The challenges, the victories, the moments of uncertainty, and even the setbacks have all played a vital role in your journey. I have been guiding you through each of these moments, preparing you for something beyond your imagination. You see, I do not waste any part of your life. The painful experiences you have endured, the moments where you question my presence, were all part of laying a foundation for something great. You think about the times when you were frustrated or felt lost. Even in those moments, I was working behind the scenes, shaping your character, refining your heart, and building your strength. You may not always understand the why behind certain situations, but trust me, I see the bigger picture. What may have felt like a delay or a failure was actually a setup for a greater purpose. Those moments when you thought you had taken a step back were the very times I was moving you forward in ways you couldn't see. I was building your resilience, deepening your faith, and preparing you for a breakthrough. Understand this, my child, the setbacks were not there to destroy you. They were there to strengthen you, to teach you how to trust me more fully. Every tear you've shed, every battle you've fought, and every mountain you've climbed has been part of the preparation for what is to come. Even when it seemed like the world was against you, I was with you, turning those challenges into opportunities for growth. Remember, my child, I have been preparing you long before you could see the outcome. I have seen the end from the beginning, and I know the path you are on. Keep your eyes on me, for I am turning every moment into a building block for the greatness ahead. Each step has a purpose, and soon you will see how it all fits together. Now, if you believe that every step you've taken has a divine purpose, type Jesus as you stand in agreement with my plan for your life. My child, I understand how difficult it can be to wait. When you're in the midst of longing for something, whether it's a breakthrough, an answered prayer, or the fulfillment of a promise, it may feel as though time is standing still. It can seem like the waiting season is a time of stagnation, as if nothing is happening. But I want you to know that waiting is not wasted time. In fact, the waiting season is one of the most crucial periods of your life, one in which I am actively at work, preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. Just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean I am not working. I am always working, even when it's not visible to you. In the waiting, I am building something inside you that is far greater than what you could imagine. I am strengthening your character, fortifying your heart, and refining your faith so that you can handle the blessings and responsibilities that are coming your way. You see, the waiting season is a time of growth. It's during this time that I am molding you into the person you need to become to fully embrace the greatness I have planned for you. Just like a seed that's planted in the soil, it takes time for it to grow and develop before it breaks through the ground. You may not see what's happening beneath the surface, but that doesn't mean growth isn't occurring. In fact, some of the most important growth happens in the dark, in the hidden places, where only I can see it. During the waiting season, I am building your endurance. I know the challenges you will face in the future, and I am using this time to make sure you are strong enough to overcome them. Without endurance, you might give up when things get tough. But when you learn to wait on me, to trust me even when it seems like nothing is happening, you develop a strength that will carry you through any trial. I am also using this time to deepen your faith. Waiting requires trust, and trust is the foundation of faith. When you choose to trust me in the waiting, even when the circumstances don't make sense, your faith grows stronger. You begin to rely on me more, not just for the outcome, but for the process as well. And in that process, you learn that I am faithful. I have never left you, and I will never forsake you. My timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with your expectations. As you wait, I am shaping your character. I care more about who you are becoming than what you are receiving. The blessings I have for you are great, but I want to ensure that you are ready to receive them. I want you to have the maturity, wisdom, and humility necessary to handle what I am preparing to give you. Without character, even the greatest blessings can become burdens. But when you allow me to shape you in the waiting season, you will be ready for the blessings I have in store. Waiting is also a time of preparation. Just as I am preparing you, I am also preparing the circumstances around you. Sometimes it's not just about you being ready, it's about the timing being right for everything else to fall into place. I am orchestrating things behind the scenes that you cannot see. I am aligning people, opportunities, and situations to ensure that when the time comes, everything will be exactly as it should be. Trust me, my child, I see the whole picture. I know that waiting can feel lonely at times. It can seem like everyone else is moving forward while you are stuck in the same place. But I want you to know that I am with you in the waiting. I am not distant or far away. I am right here beside you, guiding you through this season. In fact, it's in the waiting that you often feel my presence the most, because it's when you are most dependent on me. I will never leave you, and I will never abandon you. Don't rush through this season, my child. I know it's tempting to want to speed things up, to take matters into your own hands. But trust me when I say that the waiting is necessary. If you skip over it, you'll miss out on the growth and preparation that is vital for your future. Be patient, and let me work in you and through you during this time. If you find yourself growing weary in the wait, come to me. Rest in my presence and allow me to renew your strength. I understand the weariness that comes with waiting, but I promise you that it is not in vain. You will reap the harvest if you do not give up. Trust in my timing, and know that I am preparing something far greater than you could ever imagine. And remember, my child, that while you wait, I am preparing you for something great. The waiting is part of the process. It is refining your faith, building your character, and preparing your heart for the blessings to come. So, stand firm in faith and hold on to the promise that I am working all things together for your good. If you believe that your waiting season is leading to something great, type "I'm ready" as an affirmation of your trust in my perfect timing. You know that I am with you, and I am preparing you for greatness. My beloved child, it may feel as though trials and hardships are unnecessary, painful interruptions to the life you desire. But I want you to know something very important. Those trials are the very tools I use to shape you. You are like clay in my hands, and I am the potter, carefully molding and shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Every trial you face is not there to break you, but to build you. I use these moments of difficulty to strengthen you, refine your faith, and prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. When you go through hardships, it's easy to focus on the pain or the struggle and miss the purpose behind it. But every challenge, every difficulty, is working for your good, even when it doesn't feel like it. I am not punishing you, nor have I forgotten about you. Instead, I am using these trials to equip you for the blessings I have prepared for you. Just as gold is refined by fire, your character is refined through the fires of trials. If you think of those moments when life felt most overwhelming, didn't you grow the most during those times? And didn't you find yourself drawing closer to me, relying on my strength when you felt weak? That's because trials force you to depend on me, to trust in my wisdom and guidance. They strip away the distractions and the false sense of control that you might cling to, leaving you with the truth that I am in control and that my plans are always for your good. When you face a difficult situation, whether it's a financial struggle, a broken relationship, or an emotional burden, I want you to see it as an opportunity. It is an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for deeper trust, and an opportunity for spiritual development. Every hardship is preparing you for something greater, for blessings you can't yet see. The truth is, I never waste a trial. There is purpose in every season, especially the difficult ones. These moments are not just random occurrences, they are strategically placed in your life to prepare you for what's to come. I am using every tear, every sleepless night, every cry for help to shape your character and your heart. And while the enemy may try to convince you that trials are proof of my absence, I want you to know that they are proof of my presence. I am with you in every storm, guiding you through the darkness and using it to strengthen your faith. So, my child, don't be discouraged by trials. Instead, see them as tools of preparation. They are not meant to destroy you, but to prepare you for the greatness I have in store for you. If you believe this, if you trust that your trials are shaping you for something greater, type 88 to affirm your faith in my Defin. In this journey of preparation, there are two qualities that will carry you through the trials and into the blessings I have prepared for you: faith and patience. My child, without faith, it's impossible to trust my timing and my plans. And without patience, you will struggle to endure the process that leads to the greatness I have destined for you. Faith is the foundation of your relationship with me. It's the trust you place in my promises, even when you can't see the outcome. I have promised to be with you, to fight for you, and to bring you into a future filled with hope and prosperity. But these promises require faith that I am working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it. Faith that my timing is perfect, even when it feels like things are taking too long. My child, I understand how difficult it can be to maintain faith when the road is long and the destination seems far off. But I want to remind you that I am faithful to fulfill every promise I've made. I have never failed you, and I will never fail you. My word is true, and my promises are sure. You may not understand everything right now, but trust me, what I have for you is worth the wait. Alongside faith, you need patience. The process of preparation is not always quick or easy. There are seasons of waiting, of uncertainty, of endurance, but these seasons are necessary. They are building in you the strength and resilience you will need to fully embrace the blessings that are coming. Patience is not passive, it's an active trust in me. It's the decision to keep moving forward, even when you don't see immediate results. It's the choice to believe that I am working, even in the silence. Sometimes, the wait is the hardest part. You may wonder why things are taking so long, why the breakthrough hasn't come yet. But my child, I want you to know that waiting is part of the preparation. It's in the waiting that I am building your character, teaching you endurance, and increasing your faith. The greatness that is coming requires these qualities: faith to trust in my promises and patience to endure the process. If you are committed to walking in faith and patience, even in the midst of trials, type Amen as a sign of your trust in my plan for your life. As you walk through the journey of life, every step, every moment carries with it a lesson. Sometimes these lessons come in the form of joy and celebration, and other times they come through pain and hardship. But no matter what form they take, they are all part of the process I am using to prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. It's easy to overlook the small lessons, to focus only on the big, defining moments. But my child, I want you to know that every experience you have serves a purpose in my plan. Even the smallest, seemingly insignificant moments are part of the tapestry I am weaving in your life. Nothing is wasted. Every interaction, every challenge, every blessing is shaping you, preparing you for what's to come. Sometimes the lessons you learn may not make sense in the moment. You may wonder why you had to go through certain hardships or why things didn't turn out the way you expected. But I want you to trust that every lesson is for your good. I am using these experiences to equip you with wisdom, grace, and strength. These are the qualities you will need to handle the responsibilities and blessings that are coming. My child, I am not just preparing you for a momentary victory, I am preparing you for a life of purpose. And that requires embracing every lesson along the way. You don't rush through the journey, trying to get to the destination as quickly as possible. Instead, take the time to reflect on what you are learning, on how I am shaping your heart and your character. Each lesson is a stepping stone, bringing you closer to the greatness I have planned for you. If you are committed to embracing the lessons of the journey, type "I'm ready" as an affirmation of your willingness to learn and grow in every season. My child, I know that you have dreams and plans for your life, and I honor those desires. But I want you to know something powerful: my vision for you is greater than anything you could ever imagine. You see, I created you with a purpose, and I have been preparing you for something far beyond your expectations. Your perspective is limited, but I see the whole picture. I see the potential in you, the gifts I've placed within you, and the impact you are destined to have. My vision for your life goes beyond your understanding, and that's why I need you to trust me. Trust that I know what's best for you. Trust that I am leading you towards something extraordinary. There may be times when you feel disappointed because things didn't turn out the way you expected. But I want you to know that I am not withholding good things from you. I am preparing you for something even better. My plans are greater than your plans, and my ways are higher than your ways. I see the end from the beginning, and I am guiding you toward a future that is full of hope, purpose, and abundance. So, my child, don't be discouraged when things don't go according to your plan. Instead, trust that I am working everything together for your good. My vision for your life is bigger, better, and more beautiful than you could ever dream. And I am committed to seeing it come to pass. If you believe, that my vision for your life is greater than your own. Type yes as a declaration of your trust in my plans. My child, I have been preparing you for something great. You may not see it yet, but trust me, I am at work in your life, shaping you, molding you, and preparing you for the blessings that are coming. Hold on to faith, embrace patience, and trust in the lessons of the journey. You are being prepared for something beyond your wildest dreams. My child, I understand that during periods of preparation, doubts and fears can begin to creep in. It's natural to feel uncertain when you don't fully see the path ahead or understand where I am leading you. You may wonder, am I really capable of handling what's coming? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? These fears are common, but I want to reassure you that despite the uncertainties, I am in control. I see the end from the beginning. And I am using every moment of preparation to mold you for something far greater than you can envision. Doubt comes when you focus on your own strength and abilities. But I want you to shift your focus. My child, turn your eyes toward me. When you look at your circumstances through the lens of your own limitations, fear will paralyze you. But when you look at me, you will be reminded of my power, my faithfulness, and my ability to do the impossible. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. The fears you feel are not from me. They are distractions meant to keep you from stepping into the greatness I am preparing you for. It's important to remember that even in the moments when you feel weak or uncertain, I am strong. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. So when fear tries to tell you that you're not enough, remind yourself of this truth: I am with you, and I am more than enough. I have never left you before, and I won't leave you now. Trust that every step, every challenge, every moment of doubt is part of the process of preparation, and I am using it all for your good. Obedience, my child, is one of the most powerful tools you have during the process of preparation. Obedience is not just about following rules or doing what is expected. It's about aligning your heart with my will and trusting me, even when the path ahead is unclear. Every time you take a step of faith and obedience to my word, you open doors to the greatness I have prepared for you. Sometimes I will ask you to step out into the unknown, to walk by faith and not by sight. I know this can be difficult, especially when you don't have all the answers. But obedience is a sign of trust. When you obey my instructions, even when you don't fully understand, you are showing me that you believe in my plan and my timing, and I honor obedience. Remember, my child, that the blessings I have for you are often tied to your willingness to obey. Sometimes the path to greatness will require you to make sacrifices, to leave behind certain things or people, or to take on new responsibilities. These moments of obedience may seem small, but they are critical steps in the preparation process. Each act of obedience moves you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. During your season of preparation, there is nothing more important than your connection with me. Prayer and spiritual discipline are the tools that keep you aligned with my will, strengthen your faith, and equip you for the great work I have ahead. My child, prayer is not just about asking for things, it's about building a relationship with me. It's through prayer that you hear my voice, that you receive guidance and wisdom for the journey ahead. In this time of preparation, I want you to be intentional about cultivating a life of prayer. Make time to sit in my presence, to listen to what I am saying, and to pour out your heart to me. I hear every word, every sigh, every cry. And I respond. Through prayer, I will give you the strength you need to endure the preparation process. I will give you peace in the midst of uncertainty, and I will fill you with joy as you trust in me. In addition to prayer, spiritual disciplines such as reading my word, fasting, and worship is essential. These disciplines help to build your spiritual muscles. Just as an athlete trains for a race, I want you to train spiritually for the greatness that is coming. Through discipline, your faith will grow stronger, your mind will be renewed, and your heart will be prepared to receive the blessings I have for you. My child, there are signs that indicate when you are ready to step into the greatness I have been preparing you for. One of the first signs is an increase in wisdom. As you go through the process of preparation, I am filling you with wisdom and understanding. You begin to see things differently, to make decisions that align with my will, and to navigate life with greater discernment. Another sign is peace. When you are ready to step into the greatness I have for you, there is a deep, unshakable peace in your heart. It's a peace that comes from knowing that I am in control, and that my plans for you are good. This peace will remain even in the midst of challenges because you know that you are walking in my will. Opportunities aligning with your purpose are also a sign. When you are ready, doors will begin to open, doors that no man can shut. These opportunities will be in line with the purpose I have placed on your life. You will begin to see how everything you've been through has prepared you for this moment. I want to reassure you, my child, that as you step into the greatness I have prepared for you, I will equip you with everything you need. You do not have to fear the unknown because I have already gone before you and made a way. I will provide you with the strength, wisdom, and resources necessary to fulfill your calling. Whatever challenges lie ahead, know that you are not facing them alone. I will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you. The skills, gifts, and talents I've placed in you are more than enough to carry out the purpose I have for your life. My child, I want you to understand the power of gratitude during the preparation process. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a posture of the heart that recognizes my hand at work, even when things don't go as planned. Gratitude strengthens your faith and shifts your focus from what you don't have to what I have already provided. When you maintain a heart of gratitude, you are preparing yourself to receive more of my blessings. Gratitude attracts more blessings into your life because it opens your heart to see the abundance I've already given you. Even in the midst of trials, there is always something to be grateful for. My child, I know that the journey has been long, and there have been times when you felt like giving up. But I want to encourage you, you're closer to greatness than you think. Trust the process. Every step, every moment has brought you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. Don't give up now. You are on the brink of breakthrough. When the moment comes for you to step into the greatness I've prepared, there will be joy, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. You will look back and see how every trial, every lesson, and every obedience has brought you to this place. My promises are true, and I am faithful to fulfill them. Finally, my child, know that the greatness I've prepared for you is not just for you, it's for others. Your preparation will bless your family, your community, and the world. You are a vessel of my love and grace, and through you, others will be inspired and encouraged. As we come to the end of this message, I hope you feel inspired and encouraged, knowing that God has been preparing you for something great. Remember, every step, every trial, and every blessing is part of His perfect plan for your life. If this message has blessed you, please take a moment to like, comment, and share it with others who need to hear these words. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. God Speaks Today for more uplifting messages that will guide you on your spiritual journey. Together, we can spread His love, hope, and encouragement far and wide. Thank you for being here, and until next time, may you continue to walk in God's grace and favor. Amen.